Have you ever caught yourself thinking or even saying aloud, "We've never done it this way before"? I can just imagine the disciples saying it to Jesus that day on the countryside. The crowds aren't going away, so let's send them away. But Jesus says, "You give them something to eat." But we've never done it this way before, Jesus. Now, this mentality does not come from being a terrible human. It comes from a place desiring familiarity. It comes from a place desiring comfort. But Jesus has another idea. You give them something to eat. And now comes the other excuses, right? We don't have enough money. It would cost too much. Jesus isn't buying that excuse. Well, okay. How much bread do you have? Time for another excuse. Not enough. We just have 5 loaves and 2 fish. That's not enough to feed all these people. And Jesus says, "Sit everybody down. Let's give thanks, and now we will feast." And indeed, there is enough. We've not done this before. And yet, sometimes when we try something we've never done before, it yields results beyond our imagining. Now, sometimes the world presents us with an opportunity to stretch our comfort a little bit and to do something we've never done before. Take this news story that surfaced this fall when SNAP benefits were being cut and people were struggling. Take a look.
So we posted on our Instagram, if you're losing your SNAP benefits, just come in, order the SNAP breakfast, which is a breakfast burrito and a coffee, and we will 100% give that to you for free. For the first hour, I was freaking out. It's beautiful, it's getting this attention, but also we don't have that many burritos. We had a couple of people tell us, you're going to be bankrupt in a week. And honestly, we responded and said, that's fine. If we literally have to shut our doors, if we go broke, making sure children have food for breakfast, I'm really okay if that's the reason why we lose our business. Someone left a comment and was like, you should set up a donation page. Yesterday we were at $14,000 raised. Here, I've got my phone right here. We'll do a live look at how much has been raised. As of right now, it's at $66,279. I can promise you right now, if I refresh that page, there's probably another couple $100 on there. Okay, we are now at $67,159. So a few $100 came in just in the last few seconds. Mind-blowing. I've never seen something like this in my life. Like people giving money literally to make sure that people have food. Over 2,000 people have given money towards this, and our largest donation is $200. We're a 600 square foot coffee shop, if that. I mean, we have, I think, 13 different places to sit. We're not big at all. And people are coming in saying, hey, I see this is small. What do you need? Like, what else can I do? We've had people come in and, literally, for example, I just got an email from someone saying, hey, can I volunteer? Like, what do you need this weekend? So that just keeps happening. I hope people take away that when the system fails us, it's up to one another to make sure one another is taken care of. It's up to businesses to help communities, and it's up to us personally to help our neighbors.
The small nobody coffee shop had never done this before. And frankly, they had no idea what they were doing. But they gave it a go. They imagined what they might be able to do and make possible, and the results were beyond imagining. One of my colleagues was telling me about a Lutheran church near her in Minnesota, the Lord of Life Lutheran Church, and they decided to pool their resources to help those struggling with medical debt. And in 2019, they say that they raised $15,000, and with that, they were able to forgive $1.5 million in medical debt for 472 families in Texas and Arkansas. Talk about loaves and fishes, taking a little bit and able to do so much more, but they weren't done. They'd say that by 2023, they'd raised $135,000 that year, and they erased $16.7 million in medical debt for 18,000 families in Minnesota. They tried something they'd never done before. They imagined what might be possible, and the results were beyond imagining. That day on the hillside, we don't know exactly how it came to be that everyone had enough food. Was God providing a tangible miracle where in those baskets food was just multiplying so that everybody had enough? Maybe. Were people unearthing bread and fish from their stash at the bottom of their bags and sharing so that everybody had enough? Maybe. Whatever happened, if Jesus hadn't nudged the disciples past, "We've never done this before," nothing would have happened. Undoubtedly, God calls us to see beyond ourselves, to know that together the impossible is possible. Because God is at work within and among us to make the impossible possible together. Imagine. Just imagine when we try something we've never done before. The results might be wildly unimaginable and unbelievable. But with God and us together, the impossible is possible. Thanks be to God. Amen.